Hey, it's morning here in Yucatan, Mexico, and yesterday my contractors did a lot of work. So this is my vlog about renovating a Mexican beach home here on the beach in Yucatan, Mexico. And yesterday they did some more paving of a sidewalk. So our entire property is all sand. We're right on the beach, and as you can see, there's a lot of construction stuff going on, but there's sand all the way to the street door there, all the way back there to the beach, way down there. So they started putting in these pathways in. This is the pump house for the house. This is where we're gonna have, as you can see right there, a water pressure system. Right now we're just gravity fed water in the house, and the master bedroom is the top floor, and there's the little water tank right there actually. And so honestly, the master bath shower is a trickle. It's horrible. Now the shower down here on the bottom floor here in the casita is fantastic. So we usually take a shower in there now, but we're trying to get that fixed. That's what that's. So and we had to build this pump house to house it all, and so we want to be able to get there, and that's why this is what they did yesterday. Now it's concrete. They put little forms on the side, but it's regular concrete within a white concrete because white concrete is more expensive than just this regular concrete, and so they wanted to do it that way. And as I showed it previously, they already did the walkway all along the side of the house here, but then they did this so we can get to it. Now what they're going to do today is this part. So they're going to have, this is going to be a walkway in between these two forms here. This will be some landscaping later, along with that little island of landscaping over there. And the side here will be, of course, eventually some landscaping. Smaller palm trees, maybe, something like that. But this will be a sidewalk. So we can get from the front gate, again, we'll have it go all the way from the front gate, all the way to here. And then over to here where we can go up to the main house. That's the laundry room, by the way. And to this deck, which is already in place, and then the pool. Now the pool has had a lot of work done the last day as well, more of the stone work. They're having to do the finer details where the curves are and everything. As you can see, still got some work doing on that. They're over here right now working on this particular corner. So this is a lot of work actually, because you have to measure 3 times, cut once, and this is stone, so it's a little bit harder. So there's a team of 2 or 3 people doing this, while the other part of the team was in the back doing the concrete yesterday. The pool house, we got a little house for that, was extended almost by half. I showed the sidewalk here in a previous video, but so they got to finish the roof and put in the doors. Now the doors, we did find out about. We got a lot of various prices on just the door for this pool house and the pump house I just showed you. Varied greatly, many hundreds of dollars, US dollars, to get one of these things. So one of our contractors here knows a guy that is able to get it reasonable. It's about $350 for this aluminum door. It matches our street door, and then the next one was a little bit cheaper because we need 2 for both these. The steam house door, I talked about that a few episodes ago, is still being figured out on where we can get that. It's very expensive, a couple $1,000s for a door, and we're trying to, made for resorts. We're trying to tell people we're not a resort. It's just a house that happens to have a steam room, and the steam room is unusual around here. You got Temescal's, which is more of a ceremonial steam room, which is this round hut that you go into, very Native American like. Well, it is actually, and we want that. We have like traditional steam room, which is going to go right here, and we just want a door to be able to get in and out of. So we're still figuring that out. Some luxury things here in Mexico are actually more expensive than in the US. So things like that, which is, you know, a bit of a surprise, is some things. Some things, of course, a lot of things are way more affordable here. Crazy great. Sometimes it reminds me of, you know, like the 1950s. I wasn't alive then, but Mexico gives me that feeling at times. And then you go to buy something at a mall and you're like, how much? I mean, this is more than in the US for electronics and whatnot. You know, that's why a lot of people go to the US, buy your electronics, and then fly back to Mexico. That's true, but some stuff you can't really do that. Furniture can be more expensive here, but it's not like you can take that on carry on or even luggage back to Mexico from the US. So some things you have to look at different sources and make sure you're not getting the gringo price. So a lot of things we get priced, we don't actually price it. We have our assistant, our contractor, or whatever you call it, a local actually go out and price it and get the real price. And we make sure that happens. And yeah, sometimes we do spend more on something because we want a certain level of quality. There is a level of quality here that's extremely low. Most of it's actually made in China. You don't get it in the US because the retailers wouldn't sell it in a million years, where here they would. And so we've gotten electrical outlet, you know, extensions that lasted a week before it just quit working, you know, that were incredibly short. I mean, they wouldn't even reach the floor. And we didn't realize that when we bought it, and we came home with it going, wow, this is amazingly poor quality thing, and then it frits out a week later. So there's always a compromise on price and quality, like everywhere else. Here it's just a little bit different of what that is. That's interesting. So that's it for this episode. That's their update. I know they're going to work on this hard today. Hopefully they'll finish this today. That would be really nice. And we're able to walk all the way around without having to trace sand everywhere. And if you liked the video, go ahead and click the like button. Appreciate that. You got a comment, positive or a question about doing a renovation in Mexico, especially on the beach, go ahead and drop a comment. I appreciate that as well. I'll answer you, or maybe even in a video, but definitely as a comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Expat Rebel. You're gonna get a lot of more videos like this, plus little travel videos. We do live here permanently, and we do like to vacation here as well. We just went to Uxmal and to Cool and got a lot of shoes and some pottery items, which I'll show you guys later. But as soon as I find out where if they came out of luggage yet. Hit the bell notification so you learn more. You'll get notified more when a video comes out also. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.